Good day, everybody. I'm going to talk about my bad temper. And, I'm not perfect. Usually, I get very irritable when I'm hungry. And I get irritable when I am tired. And I have been having insomnia really, really bad since I've been home from Texas. And yesterday it had been over like 24 hours since I had slept. Miles came to pick me up. We went to the Oak Hill Flea Market. We had a successful day. It's a huge flea market, so if you're in Florida, you might want to go to it. It's full of wonderful vendors. And then we had decided we were going to eat lunch at the Volusia State Park, but we never found it. We found the river view, which happened to be no trespassing, and then he turned off onto this road. I don't know what the sign said, but anyway, it was like 3 miles of beautiful forest, thick forest. It was the heat of the day, so all the animals were resting. And then we got to our location, and we ate our lunch, and we looked at some clouds. And then when we left, there were 2 roads. One was going like this, and one was going like this. And my instinct was to tell Miles to turn right, but I'm not the driver. He is. So he went straight. And I told Miles, we're going the wrong way. He got mad. I said, look, we've never seen these big tower poles before. And look over there. We didn't see the interstate, the cars. We didn't see that when we were coming in. We're going the wrong way. And it's like the real side of his nature came out. And he was really angry with me. But he did turn around, and he did find that we were going the wrong way. And but he just kept on and on and on. I guess his anxiety was so huge, and he was putting that anxiety on me. And I'm the type of person, if you put the anxiety on me, I feel the anxiety, and my anxiety goes up. I gotta really learn how to control that. And I guess I'm going to, because after my long years of life, I'm noticing that I can take things to a different level if I go with their anxiety. So I need to slow myself down. So finally we got on the highway. He says, are you going to the flea market at the Volusia State Fair on Wednesday? And I said, yes, I am. And I had some big items in his truck. And all I needed to take out was my jewelry. And anyway, he started putting the stuff out of the truck. And I'm going, what are you doing? He said, well, you're not going to the flea market on Wednesday. I never said that. I said, I'm going. And so he has the big items. When he packs his truck, he needs to pack his truck with my big items, so he has room for everything he has, because he carries a lot of stuff. Anyway, I said, well, just throw it away. But I didn't mean it. I just said it because I was angry. And he threw it in the trash. He broke my beautiful picture. It was a pastel picture. Oh my God, it was really pretty. He broke that, and he threw my low energy microwave in the trash can, and he threw my stepping stool in the trash can. And then I got mad and I said, why don't you just take your chair, get out and never come back? He'd given me a beautiful $2,000 lift chair. He drug it out of the house and he threw it in the dumpster. Men. I don't understand men. But I have to admit, it was my fault. Because I was angry and I was saying things I didn't mean. But I was already angry in my heart anyway, but not because of Miles, because that day Miles and I, we had a wonderful day, as you can see in the previous videos. But I think the lady next door to me died. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't seen anybody around to ask if she's still around. But I thought that my daughter being in real estate, she might like to know, maybe one of these condos were vacant that people want, so I'm not allowed to talk to her. And so I decided to comply with my very nice son-in-law. So I texted him and I said, I think the lady next door died. I didn't want to sound like I was greedy. Oh, Donna might have a listing, you know. She might get it if she comes over. So, I put it delicately. And he wrote back, well, you can't handle a new place. I go, what? And then he goes to his condescending, rude businesses. And anyway, it's a long story that's not even worth telling. He is not a good-hearted man. And so I'm also having issues with someone else, 2 or 3 somebody else's. So I'm sitting here with Miles. Miles is good company. We go places. We enjoy things. But anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm just really, really, really upset. And I go, okay, Donna doesn't talk to me, but she spies on me on my Facebook. Can't put anything on Facebook. We're friends, so I delete her from my Facebook. If you want to know your mother, knock on her door. If you don't want to know your mother, stay away. Okay? I have lived 2 years, mind you, without you in my life. I think I can handle it for the rest of my life. I don't have that many years left on earth, so that's no big deal. And you see, I'm making myself mad. But this is very emotional. Okay? And I took 2 months out of my life and dedicated to other parties. I made a video. And I said, this is how I feel. And I never said anything negative. I said, this bothers me, but you handle it this way. That's good. I said, but overall, it bothers me and I can't sleep. And I can't talk to anybody because everybody's busy in their life. And when I call, I'll be in the middle of the word and she'll go off talking to other people and leave me just, are you talking to me? Maybe you're talking to me. I don't know. And I thought it was a real, I watched it again last night. I thought it was a very good video. It's got 83 views, I think it is. Or maybe that's the death of my brother. He died this month. Anyway, I don't remember how many views. But it's a nice video. There's another one that I wrote where I did not call names. You know, they're mad at me because I called names, I called places, but I didn't say anything negative. And if you know me anyway, you know who I'm talking about. And if you don't know me, do you really care? Not really. There are some people, honestly, I have to say, that do care. There are some people with hearts. And, but I did emphasize on the person who was causing the problems that was causing me this insomnia and this stress that I have, and I have to work it out. I have to get rid of it. That's the point of my videos, is to talk and say, this bothers me, this I have fear. Somebody will relate to me and somebody will say, okay, you know, I can tell you how to handle it. You know, or, you know, maybe your advice is not that great, but maybe it'll give me something I need to know, right? So I get in my messenger. I block everybody who's giving me heartache, who's giving me abandonment, who's giving me harsh words. They're gone. If you don't want to be part of my life, except when you need a genie fix, I'm sorry, I'm out of genie fixes. You broke me. You really did. I can already feel the tears coming in my eyes, but I'm not going to cry, because I am going to stand up and I am going to move on. You don't want me as a sister? Fine. You don't want me as a mother? Fine. I didn't do anything but give you love and support and appreciation. Now, this other person in my sister's life tears her down every day, but that's no reason to take it out on me. You want my shirt? This is one I wore yesterday. It's the only one I can find this morning, because I'm walking around in circles because I'm cleaning out my house. That's what I started doing yesterday. And everything I don't need is going. I'm simplifying my life. I have too much stuff. And I'm going to start simplifying my bills. I don't believe on online, but I'm going to start doing more online. I like snail mail. I'm going to give it up. It ties me down. I can't go anywhere if I don't have anybody to watch my mail. And yeah, I'm feeling blue. I'm feeling angry. I think already now I'm starting to feel calm. And I don't even know, because I've been sitting here thinking about what I was going to talk about. And I forgot. I always forget. But I do know what I do best. What I do best is I smile. There's a gray cloud over there, up in the sky. But it has a silver lining. And I look to the silver lining. If I were healthy and had money, whatever that stuff is, I would go to Mississippi and I would camp out, and I would take lots of water, and I would take lots of food, and I would take lots of love and help those people rebuild. And then I think we had another bad tornado again in Mississippi. We've been having a lot of bad weather. And I don't know if the government is putting their chemicals in the air and causing all this devastation, manipulating the weather, or the man upstairs is angry with the things that are going on in this beautiful, wonderful country we live in. That's my rant for today. I wish I could think of a song to sing for it. I got all these songs going through my mind. Maybe I'll just, and I can't sing, but my songs are appreciated just the same. So maybe later on I'll find a song that matches my mood to this, and I'll just play it separately. Because Singing lifts my spirits. And I've made this YouTube to lift my spirits, to figure out why I do what I do. You are my therapist. And I love you. So remember to check for my doTERRA link in the description, because I make my living by selling doTERRA. And since the pandemic, I'm not doing too good. I lost my words again. I'm always losing my words. But remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in a future video. And I'll look forward to connecting with you. Love you.